Hi, it's me, Jennifer Montgomery, back with Inspired Soul Sessions. Today, I'd like to talk about holding the vision for manifestation, and along with that comes surrender and just letting go and trusting the process. So, when it comes to creating your life and like co-creation, you have the power, whether you think you do or not. So, when it comes to holding the vision, as I say, I perceive that as belief. So I look at my life and like I'd have like snippets or like little flashes of where I want to be. And like I could see myself there. So if I'm deciding on something like, oh no, I couldn't see myself in that. Oh, I can see myself there. And then when I can like see myself doing something or living a certain way or whatever it may be, that's what drives me to hold the vision. So it's really powerful for me with manifestation along with feeling it. So like when I can like hold the vision, Key West was huge for me in as far as manifestation goes, because the first time I went to Key West in 2012, I was in love with this magical island. I love this place. So that put me in a place of holding the vision, like literally dreaming about Key West all the time. People think dreaming is like a bad thing, like, oh, you're a dreamer, oh yeah, laughing. But it's really awesome because that's where your power is in your dreams. Because if you don't have dreams, then like what do you have? So if you can dream something, you can certainly achieve it, because that's where it starts. It starts in the mind. That's where the power is. So I used to dream just of like my life and like how I was going to feel and what I was going to wear. I love clothes. And it just felt awesome. And every time I would leave this place, because I traveled for a long time back and forth between the Philadelphia area and Key West, I would get really sad. Like I would be literally crying, like ugly crying. It was just this really bad feeling, like in the pit of my stomach, like I just didn't want to go back to where I was, even though I had amazing things in like the place I called home. It just wasn't it wasn't my heart's desire. So when you get real and you're on the path to ascension and you're woke, there's certain things you start asking yourself. You're seeing life and reality in an entirely different way. And I said before, it was about 2012 when this started happening for me. In fact, that was the first time I came to Key West. And the interesting thing is, and this is what's really fascinating, because I'm an artist, for about 4 years prior to 2012, people would say to me like, oh, you need to go to Key West. You need to go to Key West. And someone had talked to me about Fantasy Fest, because at the time I was just a face painter. And, oh yeah, you should go to Key West. And I had like, what the heck is Key West? I didn't even know. But this is so fascinating because I think everything is for a reason, and everybody like on our journey is like a messenger. So I stored that information and I started looking up Key West. What is this island? What is this? What is this all about? So when I was going through some life changes, a divorce, and I was moving out the house, I found a folder, and this folder had all of this information about Key West, which I had entirely forgot about. I was like, oh my gosh. So here it was like, I'm gonna say incubating, and I didn't even know, like I didn't even remember that I had did it. It was kind of like me following. It was like following a nudge. It was following something. And then here I am, like living this life that people like talk about, like, oh, I want to move to paradise. I want to sell seashells by the seashore or something. I'm not selling seashells, but yeah, it's like really cool how you hold a vision and you just don't let it go. So despite all types of different life circumstances that I really wasn't planning on, this place, this life was something that just, I could not let go of it. And I had lots of advice from people in the real world telling me things, but I failed to listen because that tends to be what I do. I'm not much of a listener. So the vision, it just remained. And when you have something so strong that you believe in or that you really, really have a desire for, if you hold that and don't let it go, it pretty much has no other, it can't do anything else but manifest. It has to manifest. It may not be the way that you expect it to. It may not be on your timeline either. So that's where I talk about like letting go and surrendering. It's just hanging on to that thing, like you believe in it so, so much, but don't control it. Sometimes the divine plan is not what you think, and maybe the way to it isn't the way that you think it's going to be or how you are planning on getting to it. It could be easier. You never know. You have no idea. Like things can happen in life, especially on like the ascension journey, because all kinds of crazy stuff goes on here. It's about being present. So when you're not present and you're trying to control, you'll be hit with some unexpected things. So life is interesting when you let go and surrender and just relax into it, be happy and appreciate and be in gratitude and know where you want to go, know what you want, but recognize that perhaps the way there isn't the way that you think it's going to be. I mean, like, what if, I mean, it could be anything. I mean, so basically it's like setting the attention or holding the vision of what you want and then putting it out to the universe with like, gosh, it would really be awesome if, oh, I would love this. And then just go like on like a tangent or a rampage of appreciating all the good things. Like I listened to Abraham Hicks and like they say it's like a rampage of appreciation. So appreciate all the awesome things about that thing. And it actually speeds up the process. It will speed up the manifestation. So I can manifest things really fast. Like I'm focused. So that's one thing that helps. Like when I say hold the vision, focus, be clear, be intentional, know what you want, and have it be with good intention too. Like don't be all nasty. We don't want anything mean or that's going to hurt anybody or nothing malicious. This is all good things here. So know what you want and just dream about it. Like, oh God, that would be so great. Wouldn't it be wonderful if this? Oh yeah, I want to do this tomorrow. It's going to be so great. I'm going to go to the beach and it's going to be the best day ever. I'll switch things mentally when, like, if someone's talking to me about something that I don't believe, and it can be something that is got mass hysteria on the news, on social media. And here's a really great example. I love this. Just recently in August, that hurricane Dorian was headed towards like all of Florida. So my vision was that I was going to be traveling late that weekend. And I was expressing this to some friends, and one person in particular was like, oh, you're going to be sitting in traffic. Oh, you're going to run out of gas. Blah, 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 blah. Well, no, I'm not. I already decided, no, I'm not. I decided that I was going to drive through the entire state of Florida, and I was going to have free flowing, easy traffic, and there was going to be an abundance of gas at every gas station that I stopped at, and I was going to cross over that Florida-Georgia line easy, in good spirits and calm, and I wasn't going to have any trouble. And guess what happened? Exactly that. I didn't have any traffic. I had gas every single gas station I went to. I found a hotel room I needed just easily. Not a problem. Everything was good. I actually had like a really, really good weekend traveling by myself, doing my thing, no troubles. It was all good. I held my vision and it manifested. So, with that said, don't listen to nobody else. Listen to you. Keep your energy where you need it to be. And don't let other people's negativity or skepticism or cynicism creep in and affect you and your vibration and what you want for yourself. Because that's them and you're you. And you know what you want. So that's how you make it happen. And it's really awesome when it does, because it's just empowering. It's really cool. I love it. It's really awesome. So yeah, hold your vision. Drink your water. Stay in your own lane. Be nice to each other. And have a Merry Christmas and a peaceful New Year. But I'll probably be making more videos before the New Year. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah. And then in the box, the subscription box, click on that. And if you'd like a private phone session, inspired soul session, and we'll talk about really cool stuff like manifestation. I'll probably be talking about vision boards soon. I just made a new one last night. No, a couple of nights ago, rather. I just put it up last night because we have an eclipse upon us on the 26th. And we have a new moon at the end of the month. So we are going into 2020 with really awesome things, and I want to enter with a clear vision of where I'm going and excitement, and I'm really happy about this. So again, we can talk about things like that. We talk about pendulums and angel numbers and energy and positivity and manifestation and all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm available for that. Send me an email, leave a comment, and we'll go from there. So again, one more time, Merry Christmas, drink your water, stay in your own lane, and have an awesome day.